Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage and my name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. Today we're doing a fictional story. So there is always a lesson to be learned in stories. So I don't know what this message is from spirit, but these are fictional characters which may or may not resonate, although there might be a profound lesson being communicated or conveyed through the story. So two options in this pick a card. For option one, we have the Mystical Moments Tarot. Okay, or the Tarot of Mystical Moments. And for option number two, we have This Might Hurt Tarot. So 1 and 2, whichever one you're feeling called to intuitively, will most likely have a resonating message for you. All right, so the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below, and it will take you to your pick. So for option one, you guys picked the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. Let's get into your story, shall we? So stories usually have main characters and protagonists, antagonists, although sometimes stories are just about self-journey. So we'll ask Spirit for this message to be what it is that the viewer for pile 1 is needing to hear right here, right now, in regards to this story. Please protect me as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of the viewer. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you, to come up with this story for you. All right, Spirit, what's going on in here? I'm gonna move this down. Okay. Just give it a good shuffle. So the first card out, we have a King of Cups. Oh my goodness. So we'll say this King of Cups then is the main character of this story. So King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, and drawing a blank. Pisces, Scorpio, and what's the other water sign? Cancer. Okay, so this main character is a very emotionally deep person, okay? And in this story, this happens to be a masculine, okay? Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be born male, but I'm going to refer to this as a masculine character being the main character. So I feel this character, this main character, loves deeply, although he's holding on to a ship. And the ship to me is symbolic of movement. It could be distance, travel. And since he's kind of holding it close to his chest here, I think he's contemplating some sort of movement that speaks closely to his chest here. Okay, so obviously the King of Cups is the king of emotions. We see the water here. So he's deep in his feels right now, but there's something that I feel as though he's contemplating some sort of movement, or he's holding it close to his chest for now, whatever direction he's wanting to move or express himself towards here. Okay, so let's see this main character. Let's ask, why is he hesitant to move? What's his hesitation in regards to this movement, Spirit? So you have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and you see another character here sitting on top of this tree. So Seven of Pentacles has been an investment in something that hasn't produced any sort of material abundance yet, hasn't really come to fruition. Although in this Seven of Pentacles, we see that there is a bunch of fruit that has fallen. And we see an apple here that's been cut in half with this feminine. she doesn't look very pleased here. I'm getting an energy here that this character has slaved away in this sort of garden. This feminine energy here has slaved away in this garden. And I feel like she is sitting here, no longer tending to this garden. But this came up when I asked, why is this King of Cups hesitant in regards to something he wants to take action on here or move towards? And what we got was this character here sitting on the tree that's already kind of bared fruit. And she looks as though she isn't impressed, but that she's invested a lot of her time into something here. So he's hesitant to approach her. Okay, so why is this King of Cups hesitant to approach her? Maybe let's ask, what's the history between this King of Cups and this feminine here sitting on the tree? What is the history between these two, Spirit? We have the Ten of Wands. Okay. So there is a burden here that someone's carried. And I am feeling that this divine feminine has been here with the Seven of Pentacles, slaving away, tending to a garden here, is now taking a break here, is no longer tending to a garden. And I feel as though the hesitation here is this King of Cups senses some sort of heaviness regarding the connection between him and this divine feminine. And here she is again tending to this garden. So I asked what the history was, and instead of her sitting here no longer sort of working because the rake is resting here, she, in this depiction, she's working in the garden and she's carrying a heavy burden here. And she's by herself. So is there guilt? Because when we have a heavy feeling in our chest, we're carrying guilt. This King of Cups, he's feeling some heavy guilt in regards to maybe he was supposed to be tending to this garden and never showed up. And she has half the apple here. So I'm going to ask, how is this King of Cups feeling? How is this King of Cups feeling? Aside from this heaviness, how is this King of Cups feeling right now? We have the Empress. So he's saying, I feel like this divine feminine is my Empress. I feel like this divine feminine is all the queen she could possibly be. She's everything to me. And in this picture, she's pregnant. So she was creating something here that she's put in a lot of time and a lot of energy. And after a certain point, after the Ten of Wands, she just couldn't carry the weight anymore. So here she's sitting, beautiful, and pregnant. So she's abundant because she's created something. So he's feeling like she has everything. Okay, so how does that make him feel, though? How does that make the King of Cups feel? So we have the Six of Wands. So he wants to kind of come in and save the day. He wants to be acknowledged. He wants recognition. He wants to be successful. Yeah, he wants recognition for something here. So he wants to come in and make movements to be recognized. Okay, so what does he want to be recognized for? What is he wanting this recognition for? Six of Swords. He wants things to get better. He doesn't want things to be in a state of challenge here. So these two could have certainly had a history of challenge, or he could be leaving a challenging situation in which he wants to move away from here, because we were sensing him wanting to move. This is slow movement away from something that was challenging. Okay, so what is he wants to offer here? What does this King of Cups want to offer this Empress? What does this King of Cups want to offer this Empress? The Wheel of Fortune. So he feels destined to move towards her, but he wants things to start moving in a positive direction, because at some point in time, there was a lot of burdens here, a lot of heaviness, and he's moving from the Five of Swords energy to the Six of Swords, which is wanting his luck to change with this Empress. And all these cogs are showing me he wants to work together to make something work here with her. So here we were seeing her kind of tending to the garden on her own, and then her sort of giving up here. Although we were seeing fruit, so she bared some sort of fruit, because she's birthed, or she's pregnant with something, so there's something that she was able to produce. Let's see, because I do feel she was producing by herself. Did the King of Cups contribute to this garden? Ooh, we got cards flying. Let me grab that. Okay, we got two. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So he's saying, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, and I'm feeling really, really, really bad about the fact that I wasn't able to be solid here and provide stability. I wasn't able to provide commitment to the garden, or to plant the thing that's maybe they set out to plant here, you know, with the Seven of Pentacles. It never really fully got to this Ten of Pentacles. So he's kind of feeling the anxiety here. Okay, so let's turn back to this Empress and we'll ask, well, how's the Empress feeling right now? How is the Empress feeling about this King of Cups? What is the Empress's feelings towards the King of Cups? Four of Swords. Okay, yeah. So she's healing from a situation here. She's reflecting, she's looking back and healing, but she's gone quiet. She's removed. She's trying to gather her thoughts. Okay, why? What's, from her perspective, what has happened between her and this King of Cups? What happened between her and the King of Cups that she's needing healing from? What has happened? So we have the King of Swords and the Four of Cups. So this King of Swords, I mean, it's coming in the reverse. This King of Swords is this King of Cups in an energy that might have been previous to how he's sitting right now in this King of Cups. He was showing up as someone who was cold, who was not very certain about her or the situation, or potentially wasn't certain about a long-term vision or how he could commit to working with her in this garden here. So he could have outright rejected her. Okay, so he could have outright rejected her with this Four of Cups, although she sees it as he was cold towards her because he was trying to get himself out of whatever energy state that he was in, where he was not happy. He was emotionally unhappy. And so she kind of feels like maybe she was collateral damage. Okay, so is this Empress, how is this Empress feeling about him right now? We've got the Eight of Swords. So she's still stuck in some thought here that's keeping her in this pause period, Four of Swords, because her Eight of Swords is that she thinks he's cold and he's not very certain about her, and that he rejected her at some point in time. So this is keeping her kind of in her own little thought, like she's just stuck on this thought, like it hasn't changed since the last time these two connected here. So let's see, what's the King of Cups then? What are his intentions? Because we saw the Wheel of Fortune, so he wants things to get better, but what does he want out of things getting better? What does he want with this Empress specifically? Okay, wow. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Fool. So he's saying, yeah, she's right. I was not emotionally available here with this Nine of Cups in reverse. Not getting what it was that I had wanted because I was unclear. I wasn't honest. I wasn't seeing clear that, you know, I wasn't emotionally satisfied here. And I wasn't seeing it, but I want a new beginning. I want to try again. He wants to try again. So I feel as though, because when we ask, we get the Wheel of Fortune. Now we have the Fool. I don't think this King of Cups has a plan of action at all. And so I feel this is potentially why he's held back here. Not moving. He's hesitant here. He just wants to get out of whatever energy that he's been sitting in and move towards her. But I don't feel that there's any sort of, I don't feel there's any plan outside of just taking a chance here in moving towards her. But he does see her here as this beautiful Empress. Where'd she go? And she's also reflected here in this Wheel of Fortune. So I think he's just captivated by seeing her as everything and wanting to move towards her. He's just pulled towards her. But I don't feel here as though anything is really, let's ask that. Has there been any sort of change then with this King of Cups? Has there been any significant change in the world of this King of Cups that has made him sort of come to this realization? What has changed? So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. He's saying because she is no longer caring or giving her emotions to him. So because she's pulled away in a Four of Swords and she's no longer expressing love, he's saying he wants his Queen of Cups, or I guess the Empress, to be showing and showering him with emotions like she once had. And he sees her as his counterpart because he's the King of Cups. So he says, she's my counterpart, but she's making herself unavailable. So that's why I want to move and start over here and change things. Okay, well, it doesn't sound to me like anything's really changed or that he's had any sort of realization. So let's see, how will this Empress take this, this King of Cups if he were to approach her? How does this Empress respond or react to this? Have Five of Cups. So she's saddened by what has happened between the two of them. She's saying, well, the two of us just couldn't make something happen here. So she's hurt. She's sad. She's Four of Swords. She's needing to reflect on the pain that this connection has caused her. So she's still sort of navigating through her emotions here. So how will she respond? How will she react to this King of Cups then? High Priestess. She's not going to tell him that how she's feeling. She's not going to tell him how much he's hurt her. She's not going to show her pain. Okay, so she's not going to show her pain. How will she then respond or react? Oops. Four of Pentacles. She's going to be held back. She's going to be quite guarded here with the Four of Pentacles. She's not going to want to leave her security state here because I feel she is not wanting to put herself out there. She's still grieving and going through the motions here. Okay, so let's ask then, what's sort of the outcome here? What is this moral of this story then, Spirit? What is this outcome for the King of Cups and this Empress? Where does this end? What's next here? How does this story end? We have the Five of Wands. So there might be conflict here because they're on two different pages. They're not going to play the game together. So yeah, I feel like the Empress feels as though she might have been played in some way, and she's going to be confrontational here if this King of Cups approaches her, because she's still healing, and that's going to cause conflict. So let's see how will this make this King of Cups feel then, if he approaches her and there'll be conflict. How's this make him feel? So we have the Page of Pentacles. So he's wanting an opportunity with her. He's wanting to test this opportunity to see where he stands with her with this Page of Pentacles. He's not sure, you know, how she's going to react, but he wants to sort of at least keep the door open a crack here with this Page of Pentacles, plant his seed of keeping her kind of in his radar. So with this Page of Pentacles, what does he intend on offering? Is there anything he intends on offering, or? Okay, we have the King of Cups coming out again. There's two in this deck. Okay, and then we have Justice. We have the Emperor. And we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So this King of Cups is saying, now we have the ship in the water. The ship that he was holding close to him. He's contemplating, so now he's thought about it. And the ship is in the water, so he's moving towards trying to find justice here. Trying to follow in some sort of truth, to bring justice to the situation. And I feel as though he feels he's in control of this situation and potentially in control of what's going on with him and this Empress here, because I feel he's quite controlling here with the King of Swords and this Emperor having these puppet strings here. And we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So he's not acknowledging the pain that he's caused here. He's not acknowledging the pain that maybe he's been carrying here, but he's certainly not acknowledging any of the pain that this Empress has suffered here with this Three of Swords. He's here more on practical matters here, thinking he's going to find some sort of justice here and righting something that was wrong here through just being this Emperor. Okay, well, this to me sounds like there's more news, I guess, to unfold as they go on. But I feel like this King of Swords, or this King of Cups, is needing to do some more self-reflection here. Why is he, what's with this Three of Swords in reverse? Is this his own heartbreak that he's needing to deal with, or he's not acknowledging the heartache that he's caused in this situation? What's with this Three of Swords in reverse? Okay, keep dropping cards. Okay. We've got the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Strength. So he's been trying to find the courage within him, to find the confidence to make something happen here with the Emperor. And he's not acknowledging any of the pain that's happened between the two of them. He just wants to make something happen here with the Emperor. So how he's seeing this is that whatever didn't get created initially, or was abandoned by him, or that he wasn't capable of showing up to that garden, he's now seeing this as he wants to bring justice and be confident here and find it within himself to come forward now. Now he wants to come forward, but he's not acknowledging the suffering or the experience that this Empress had to kind of go through with him in the Four of Cups and carrying the burden. And so she's in heartbreak. So I think this is what's going to cause that Five of Wands conflict, because I don't think he's coming in to apologize. I think this King of Cups is feeling like he's trying to do the right thing, but he's not acknowledging anything that's kind of happened between the two of them to make things sort of understood, because she's sitting with one understanding that's keeping her sort of Eight of Swords. Her understanding of this King of Cups is one that she doesn't want to experience, because all she knows is what she's experienced here. And so she's healing from this. So I think he's approaching her from a point of view that he's all fine and that he's capable of building this garden now, and that, look at me, and I am the Emperor and I've made this choice. But what's driving him is he just wants her love back, her emotions back. And she's sitting in the Five of Cups and the Four of Swords, saying, I've been hurt very badly here because I've spent time here tending to this garden on my own. And you were showing me that you weren't emotionally available. So now I just kind of want to sit here and reflect and be at peace. So how dare you? I'm not going to tell him, though, that what I'm truly feeling here, the depth of the pain and the suffering. So I think she's sitting here waiting for him to, if he comes forward, to acknowledge what has happened between the two of them. Otherwise, she's not going to volunteer anything. And there you see the ship that he had here, and she's just standing there, not allowing him to just come in willy-nilly here without there being a communication that reveals anything that was kind of unspoken between the two of them. But I don't think he's wanting to communicate what's been unspoken. I think he just wants to say, hey, like, I'm now this capable person here who's able to make things happen. So yeah, well, let's just pull one more then before we wrap up. And I know so it was the moral, like, what exactly is he wanting then to accomplish here? Like, he wants her to give him emotions and love, as she once did, potentially here. But what is he saying now that he's able to create then? I don't feel he has a game plan. What is he saying that he's able to create? And what is he saying that he's confidently able to build now? Seven of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, it's like he was in an energy that wasn't very upfront with her at some point in time. He might have lied to her. He might have said he'd be there, or he might have made it seem as though his intention was to work with her. And so he's coming forward here saying, I'm the opposite energy than that of which you knew me to be. And now I want to bring justice to the situation so that you don't see me the same way you saw me before. But there is nothing past this. There's no substance. It's just coming forward with the confidence to say, I'm not who you experienced in the past. And I don't even feel like, sometimes I'd read this as an apology, but I don't feel like this King of Cups is coming to apologize. More so to set the record straight, maybe to clear his own karma with the Wheel of Fortune, if he's wronged her, if he's been in the Seven of Swords. So I feel we got a delusional King of Cups on our hands here. Okay, so pile number 1. That's your story. Remember, these are fictional characters, so you don't have to resonate with any of them. Just the story that came out. So that was for you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 2. You guys picked This Might Hurt Tarot. So let's get into your story, shall we? So we're looking at Spirit sort of giving you a story here with fictional characters that might have a message here for you. It might resonate with your energy frequency, or it just might communicate something here to you that you're needing to hear. Of course, only take the messages that resonate, and we'll see what sort of story Spirit's wanting to share with you. So, clear and concise message, Spirit, for the greatest and highest good of the viewer. What is this story about? Do we have characters in this story? What is this story about, Spirit? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, viewer, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. So we got the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have a Page of Swords in reverse, and we have a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so our main character is this Queen of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So there's someone around her, okay, that might be spying on her, who isn't very happy right now. That feels maybe, well, we'll call him the Page of Swords. So this Page of Swords is possibly immature, possibly asking people what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe he's snooping on her social media. But this Page of Swords has been quite, yeah, just immature, maybe quite cold. But there's been something that he feels he's not getting here with this Queen of Pentacles. So he might have felt like he didn't get he feels like he's been wronged in some way. So maybe he's trying to find out why he got wronged, or maybe she's left him and he's feeling emotionally dissatisfied here. Let's see. What is the history between this Page of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles? Because our main character here, she's sitting quite confident and abundant and solid and content. And he's sort of sitting in this energy, like almost like he can't believe what has happened in some way. Like, who, me? Okay, let's see. What's the history here between this Page of Swords and this Queen of Pentacles? What is the history between these two? Judgments. Oh my goodness. And it's in reverse. So there is a history between these two, and they're having to maybe sit in their karma and sit in their understanding of what has happened. So I feel like these two are apart, and I feel like there is a need for both of these people to really reflect their own sort of engagement with each other here. Is it something they could be proud of? Have they been honest with themselves and with one another? And so I feel as though this Queen of Pentacles can sleep at night. She seems like she's sitting there, you know, pretty confident in her karma. She doesn't seem like she's in any anguish at all. as she sits and reviews, I guess, what has happened. And you have this Page of Swords who looks a little spooked, a little shocked. And so he's potentially having to sit here in some sort of understanding of karma. But this Nine of Cups fell with the Page of Swords in reverse. And okay, so he might be focused on or distracting himself on something. He was distracting himself with something, but the distraction is no longer working. And so he is having to sit with judgment because he can no longer keep focusing on work or keep distracting himself with whatever it was that he was doing here. It's no longer working. Okay, so what is the history then behind the two of these characters? What is the history between the two of these characters? The World in reverse. So Judgment in reverse. Every time I'm asking for the history, I'm getting kind of what's going on right now. So this is the history. It's like these two never got closure. These two might have ended at some point in time, but there was no closure between the two of them. So things aren't over between the two of them, but we still don't see here what has happened previous to this. So let me ask then, what is the Page of Swords feelings towards this? Okay, wait. I'm getting something here. So maybe these two don't know each other. And they could both be finishing off a cycle here. Because I'm not getting that there's a history here. Aside from them wrapping up a cycle in their life that they're needing to put closure on or to close the chapter. So they're both sitting potentially single and reflecting on the past, trying to put an end to their past, but they're still in that energy. But I feel like this Page of Swords might be dealing with something that he's getting out of where he's still very unsatisfied by and got very shocked by whatever's happened to him. And so he might have come across this Queen of Pentacles via snooping, I don't know, her social media, or just came across her, but he's not telling her how he feels. He might work with her and he's not communicating that he's been looking at her. So let's see. So what's the Page of Swords' backstory then, if he's not tied to this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Page of Swords' backstory? Page of Pentacles. So say, yeah, the Page of Swords' backstory is Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So I'm feeling very immature energy here. And this could be an energy here that's wanting to start something, but he's been uncertain about how to come and approach this Queen of Pentacles. He's not sure how to approach her. He's kind of sitting here not sure if what he has to offer is something that she'd even notice, so he hasn't made a move. But his backstory is then might just be one of being at a distance. Like he's never really, they've never really had a history together, but he's contemplated about coming forward. He's contemplated about the opportunity with this Queen of Pentacles, but he hasn't made a move. He hasn't talked to her. He hasn't done anything here. In fact, he feels as though she isn't maybe interested in him, which is keeping him from not moving. Like she's not even paying attention. She probably doesn't even know he exists, is how he's feeling. So let's see, what's this Queen of Pentacles backstory? Let's see what her backstory is first, and then we'll see how they're feeling here for each other. But what's this Queen of Pentacles backstory then? So Four of Cups. No, Eight of Cups. I don't know why I said a Four of Cups. Eight of Cups. So she's walked away from something here. She's walked away from something here. What does she walk away from then? What does this Queen of Pentacles walk away from? The Lovers in reverse. She just came out of a relationship. So this Queen of Pentacles has left someone that she might have been in a relationship with. And it ended for her, although I think she might still be processing the breakup here. And so this is keeping this Page of Swords sort of in this energy, because he's not sure if she's emotionally available for him to come in with an offer to explore this connection a little further. Okay, so does this Queen of Pentacles know that this Page of Swords is into her? Does she know? Three of Swords. She's too much in heartbreak right now to even acknowledge that there's someone here that's feeling anything for her, that wants something with her. She's still in heartbreak here that she's trying to process and heal from. Okay, so I don't know that she certainly doesn't know that this Page of Swords is into her, but I don't know if she knows even who this Page of Swords is. Does this Queen of Pentacles know who the Page of Swords is? Five of Pentacles. She's been too much wrapped up in her situation here that she's completely removed from even taking notice of this Page of Swords. So yeah, she doesn't pay him no mind. He might be around her, but she doesn't see him. She's been too wrapped up in her own sort of situation that's been down and out here. So let's see, how does this Page of Swords then feel about this Queen of Pentacles? The Hangman. So he hasn't made a move, but he's had some sort of awareness about something regarding her. So maybe this isn't a love story here. Maybe there's some awareness that he has here that he's wanting to offer her. And so he has to kind of be on the down low here and spy in some way here before he makes a call and a move towards her. So what is this epiphany that he's had? What is this information that he's kind of sitting on here in regards to this Queen of Pentacles? It's the Death. It's a major transformation. Okay, so what is this major transformation about? The King of Pentacles. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is in reverse. So this character, this King of Pentacles, could certainly be who this Queen of Pentacles was with, her counterpart, who I'm feeling as though there's been, you know, suffering here and an end of this connection between this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles, because they're having to process an ending here between the two of them. So this King of Pentacles could certainly be connected to this Page of Swords who's been snooping, who's now had this sort of epiphany in regards to this transformation. So why is he, let's see, what is the Page of Swords' connection to the King of Pentacles? What is the connection between this Page of Swords and this King of Pentacles? What is their connection? Page of Cups. Lots of page energy coming from this. This is a child. Either someone really young, someone very immature, or just like a child of this King of Pentacles. There's a child here. I'm taking this as a child who's a little immature. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Beautiful and sad at the same time. So what's coming through is that there was a Queen and a King of Pentacles who were together once upon a time and could have potentially been married. Counterparts here, almost married, husband and wife. I feel as though it was a long sort of cycle here, so they could have very well been married or together for a really long time. And so as they're processing the ending here of the connection, I'm feeling the Queen of Pentacles walked away here, and she's processing here her sadness. And so I feel like the child is connected to this King of Pentacles, could certainly be connected to the Queen of Pentacles as well. Feels very ignored here by this Queen of Pentacles. So he's been trying to keep tabs on her. I feel he's emotionally not very happy about the situation here between the two of them. And that his epiphany, or this understanding he has here, is that his life will never be the same. You know, and so there's a lot of love here with this Page of Cups, but there's also him wanting to do something here. But I feel like he's not quite sure what to do because he kind of feels stuck in the middle. Well, this is kind of sad. So I feel there's a child here. So is this Page of Swords related to this Queen of Pentacles? I mean, obviously he knows of her, and he's affiliated with this King of Pentacles. So is this Page of Swords related to this Queen of Pentacles? Strength. Yeah, I feel as though this Page of Swords is needing to find the courage here to get through a situation. And maybe feels like he's having to go through it alone, this transformation. Because as they both kind of sit in their energy, he might feel like he's trying to struggle or figure out alone. How does this Page of Swords feel right now? How does this Page of Swords feel right now? I got the Three of Wands in reverse and the Empress. He feels unloved. He feels unloved, and he feels like his future is now on hold. Like it's no longer going to go down the path that he envisioned. There's no future here for him. Yeah, like there's no future down the path that he had initially envisioned, that plans have fallen through, and that he's unloved, and maybe feels like he's lost his mother in some way here. Okay, well, how does this Queen of Pentacles then feel about this Page of Swords generally? Because, I mean, she's going through something here. How does she feel for this Page of Swords generally? The Devil in reverse. So she feels like she's really stuck in a situation that's had her attention, and she's been trying to free herself from being wrapped up in unhealthy things, you know, including this connection. So it could be that the King of Pentacles was too toxic of a situation for her, and she feels like she's escaped the devil or had to escape the devil. And so maybe she had to bend in this Page of Swords in order to move on, you know. And it could be that this could be the child of the King of Pentacles. So let's see, how does the King of Pentacles feel about the Page of Swords? How does the King of Pentacles feel about this Page of Swords? So we have the Ten of Pentacles, his family. So this is his child. So I don't know necessarily that this Queen of Pentacles is related by blood, but she had to make the decision to leave a situation with this King of Pentacles that she felt was toxic, and she had to abandon or walk away and leave the child as well. Let's see. How does this Queen of Pentacles then feel towards this King of Pentacles? What is the Queen of Pentacles feeling towards this King of Pentacles? Or the Knight of Wands. And pull one more. Temperance in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So she feels as though whatever was between the King of Pentacles and her was something that was pretty, like, it had no stability here. It was something that wasn't consistent, or something that wasn't balanced. It wasn't something that was healing. It was something that wasn't providing substance. It was kind of a fleeting thing here. So maybe she just came and went. But I feel as though there was a history longer than just this Knight of Wands. So I'm not sure why we're seeing this Knight of Wands coming through here. Let's see. What does the King of Pentacles then feel for this Queen of Pentacles? What are his feelings towards this Queen of Pentacles? Look at the Seven of Swords. He lied to her. He wasn't upfront with her. Could have very well cheated on her. Maybe he wasn't upfront about something here. He certainly wasn't balanced here with this Six of Pentacles in reverse, and this Temperance is a lack of balance. But that's showing how she felt about the King of... So she felt like he was too preoccupied here in things that didn't have long-term stability, that created an imbalance here in their connection, that he wasn't able to find balance. And it is because he's this Knight of Wands. He's potentially cheated, or he's been exploring elsewhere. He's lied. So now we have three characters here, and I'm feeling a lot of pain coming from this Page of Swords. Who's kind of feeling like collateral damage here. So should the Queen of Pentacles reach out to this Page of Swords? Should this Queen of Pentacles reach out to this Page of Swords? Ten of Cups, yes. This is also a family card, and this is love. So she's too preoccupied with what's going on around her that she doesn't see the love that's there, that's coming from a child. That's going to give her the love here. How does this Page of Swords feel towards this Queen of Pentacles right now? How is he feeling? I mean, I know he's feeling kind of neglected in some way, but what are his feelings then? Ace of Cups, love. So there's love between a child and a Queen of Pentacles. And a King of Pentacles is kind of ruined it for everyone here, I guess. Or at least there's some family issue here. Okay, so let's see. Does the King of Pentacles have any intentions now towards this Queen of Pentacles? What are his intentions? What are his intentions? Five of Swords. He's still in Five of Swords, which is probably why she's keeping her distance. Oh, that's so sad. So does this Queen of Pentacles... Let's see, let's ask, does this Queen of Pentacles eventually reach out then to this Page of Swords? Does she eventually reach out? Four of Pentacles, she's keeping her distance because she doesn't want to involve herself with someone who's lied, who's still Five of Swords, so she's held back. And so maybe this is why this Page of Swords is kind of snooping, asking around about her. He's not very happy about what has happened here. He feels like the love's been taken away from him. He feels this massive transformation in his life here. So what's going to happen then with this Page of Swords? Will he be okay? And he's transforming. Will this Page of Swords be okay? What's going to happen to this Page of Swords? So the Nine of Pentacles, he's going to be absolutely fine. Okay, this is someone who is able to stand on their own and build something for themselves, be independent, not need anybody else here. So maybe there was a lot of concern about leaving a child behind here. That's a difficult one. So let's just get final sort of message here from Spirit in regards to the story. Spirit, what is kind of the takeaway message here for this story for the viewer? What is the takeaway message here in regards to these characters? I got the Three of Cups. This is reconciliation and coming together. So is that what they have to look forward to then? Because I mean, I know the Queen of Pentacles is sort of held back right now. Is this what they have to look forward to? Reconciliation, coming together, celebration. Eight of Pentacles are going to have to work towards this. So I think Spirit is showing that these fictional characters are going to work towards putting in effort towards getting along, towards coming together, but it takes work. It takes work. So what's going to happen with this Queen of Pentacles? Where's she going to end up? Where's she going to end up? Six of Cups, back home. She's going back home here. Okay, that's her family. So maybe this is just a really tough point in time right now where she's feeling like she has to remove herself from a situation that's not good, where someone's lied, you know, or that King of Pentacles hasn't been honest with her, and so she's held back here. But there is a child and someone involved here as well who's kind of collateral damage. So what's going to happen? I'll just pull one more than what's going to happen with the King of Pentacles. So we know he's Five of Swords. He was Seven of Swords. He's ruining it for everyone here. What eventually will happen here with this King of Pentacles in reverse? The Hermit, he's going to do the inner work. He's going to go within and really take a look at his own sort of responsibility and what it is that he wants, coming from a true, authentic place within him, so that he can reflect and do the right thing. But that takes a lot of work. So all parties are going to be having to work on this family unit. All right, so you have the Ten of Wands underneath. So yeah, it's a heavy burden here, and it might be just a very heavy period in time here where things are just very difficult to carry, you know, and sometimes it takes carrying a burden until we just can't no more, and allowing the Tower to happen or allowing it to fall apart before we can start working on it. So this is what I have for your story. Pile number 2. Sorry if it was sad. I wasn't intending on being sad. Again, it's just fictional characters, and maybe there was a lesson learned there, or you can connect to it in some way. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.